What is going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a great day. Apologies for not being here the past few days, really for the week. Been traveling for work and stuff. I had been posting pics in Discord and stuff, but I did let you guys know that I would not be around. But I'm back. I'm back. Degen is back and ready to go. All right, so hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Hope you guys had a great weekend and all that good stuff. Um, yeah, we're going to talk today. We're going to talk today about some directions for the show and give you guys a recap for April. Since we are now in May, I'll give you a full recap for April. We'll go over the good, the bad, the ugly, all that kind of stuff. So let's get into it. All right. And today I want to talk a little bit about some things that you guys may want to see. So I'm going to ask you some questions and hopefully you guys will give me some answers. If not, I'll put it in Discord later and you guys can give me some answers and stuff. But disclaimer, as per always, picks are going to continue. The picks are up here right now. All right. I'm going to post them in Discord. None of these start in the immediate time frame, so I have time to post them. But here's the plays. We got a 3-unit today, a 2-unit, and a 1-unit. All right. The 3-unit is going to be Man City's team total over 1.5, and the Cubs first 5 money line. The second play is a 2-unit parlay. Liverpool's team total over 1.5, and the Rays money line, and then the Guardians money line will be a 1-unit play today. I had a few people asking me questions as to why I parlay some of these things and why I do that. The main reason is because I know a lot of you guys don't have access to what they call Asian lines or spreads and things along those lines. Like FanDuel, DraftKings, a lot of those books don't have like spreads for soccer games. So I try to get something that I know you guys have, and then parlay them to get some value of sorts. There's been quite a few parlays. I try to keep them to 2 legs. I try not to go more than 2 legs on the parlays, but there they are. What is going on, Vince? I sent Vince a nice juicy parlay last week. It was like +4 something, +5 something. Shit hit. Of course it did. Anyway, I'll go over these picks again in a little bit, but there's the picks for today. Again, they'll be posted in Discord, and we'll go over them at the end of the show. But today, again, I wanted to talk about the direction of where I'm going, talk about some things that are upcoming. And again, I already addressed why I've been out. I've been absent. Like, went to Walmart and never came back, But picks were still there. Picks have been booming, so we're going to keep it going. And, yeah, Vince has signed up to more than 90 sports books. Lots of options. Lots of options. Vince and I have been chatting off in Discord a little bit. So, yeah. Let's go to the next slide. All right, recap. We're going to talk about the tracker. Some updates that I've made to the tracker that I'm going to show you. These aren't new to me, but they'll be new to you. And then we'll talk about April, the good, the bad, and the ugly. All right, so I'm going to flip screens here to the tracker. All right, here is April's tracker. All right, so I posted in Discord. You could have seen this in Discord. For the month of April, we were down 1.76 units, 41 wins, 38 losses, 1 push. Not one of my good months. I put it in Discord. Quite bad, actually. Was not very happy with myself, but did turn it around. At one point, we were down almost 13 units, and was getting real sad. Degen was in the corner punishing himself, but we brought it back. Minus 1.76 units for the month. You're not going to win every month, I'll tell you that for sure. But I'll take that sort of loss over the what it could have been. So the good, well, it started out good, right? We had this nice streak right here in the beginning of the month, and then it started to tail off towards the middle of the month. Lots of red up on the screen, and then had quite a run here of just L's. Sprinkle in a few wins and then just run the L's again. But, sorry, it's bouncing around on me. But end of the month, we had a nice little run here of wins, and then we had a nice little run of losses that brought us back down. But then end of the month came back nice and strong here with quite a few wins, which ended up bringing us back to, minus 1.76 units. So what I want to say with this, right, is volatility, right? You're not going to win every bet. You do have streaks, and I talked about it when we first started talking about sports betting and stuff, but streaks happen in any casino game you play, anything you really do with gambling, the streaks come. And this is why I preach the bankroll, the units, all that kind of stuff, because that's what you really need in order to be a successful sports bettor long term, right? If you were betting and you were doing some of these just martingaling the bets, when we were down bad, you would have been down real bad. All right. So I was down 13 units, not what I like to be at, obviously, but we still had 87 units to hammer, right? Still had 87 units to bring us back. And we were using that to only finish down 1.76 units. So relatively negligible loss. Okay. I'm not going to say that I like losing because I don't, but it's not terrible, not the end of the world. So this is why sports betting, you need to use units and you need to follow a unit schedule, or else you can end up in a lot of trouble, right? So obviously, if you're on this win streak here, you think I'm an idiot for not martingaling things, but all these losses here would add up very, very, very quickly with some of those things, right? In here, I mean, you're going down a rabbit hole, right? So that's why I preach the whole bankroll management, the units, things like that, because we did have more wins than losses, but the juice eats you up a little bit with that. So ultimately, it is what it is, down 1.76 units. But if you've been following May's picks, right? So the 1st of May had a little sweep there, brought us to positive overall. And then yesterday had a little bit of a losing day yesterday, but we're still net positive for the time that I've been posting picks on Discord. All right, so I'm going to go over that in a minute, but the May tracker looks exactly the same. All right, that's not going to change. It's still going to have the bets, the dates, the leagues, all that kind of stuff, what the odds are, the units risked, things like that, the win-loss column, all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to net keep track of all of these things so you can see long-term how it goes. All right. So for the month of May right now, 2 days in, we're up 2.16 units, 4 wins, 1 loss. So not going to complain there. Today's plays are already put in the tracker. I will update these with wins or losses when they come, but I just wanted to show you that. And the thing that'll be new to you here, all right, is going to be this cumulative tracking play tab right here. All right, so what I did was very simply put in here the month, the wins, the losses, the pushes, and the net units, right? So for April, we were down the 1.76. That translates right over to here, okay? And then May, I have May in here. And these are all going to automatically update, okay? So this is all going to automatically update. I don't have to update this page itself other than when I add a new month in, then I'll do it. So if you guys want me to explain this in depth, I can. But what it is, you just set this up with the wins, losses, the net units, and then cumulative units, total wins, total losses, all that kind of stuff, and then win percentage here on the end. Here, it's just equals, and then the win column from the April tracker. This is equals the losses. This equals the push, and then this is the net unit. So it's basically this tab over here just translated over to the other page. All right. Same thing for May, and it's going to update as I update it. So like if I change, like let's say I go to April, right, and I make this, let's say I change, I'll just add it. Let's say I add a win at the bottom, right? So there was 41 wins. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Where'd my thing go? I hit the wrong button. Okay. Well, we're going to go back to it. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. All right. So if I change the win column in April when it loads, Vince, I see your questions. I'll get to them in a minute. So like if I come to the April play tab, right, and I put in a W in the W column, gotta love when computers cooperate, right? And I'm going to make your eyes hurt by scrolling so much, probably. All right, so if I add a W here, right? So we add the W. It's going to go over to the record column, and it's going to add the W in up at the top when it wants to load. So now we have 42 wins, right? And if I go to the cumulative tracker, that's going to change over here to 42, all right? And it's going to change my total win column over here. So just wanted to show you that. If you want me to go super in depth, I can on this, but it's not too hard to set up. All you got to do is hit equals, and then whatever the column is on the other tracker, just put it in. And we're going to keep this going for every single month. So you'll see the record for every single month, the net units, and then over here is going to be the cumulative information over here with the cumulative units, wins, losses, and then also the win percentage. All right, so I'll get rid of that win later. I don't want to spend too much time on it now and make your eyes hurt. But that is the update that I did make to the tracker. And yeah, so if you guys want to implement that, you can. I will share this with you. If you want to, just shoot me an email and I can share it with you. All right. Vince is asking me, betting huge on the Devils. What do you think? As you guys know, I don't cap hockey a ton, but I do like the Devils. They are dogs today. I don't have like a super strong line on this game. I could run it through the model and let you know afterwards. I'm not going to pull it up and run it right now because it's going to bog down my computer if I do that, since I'm, live and presenting and all that kind of stuff. But I can give you a better answer on that after later on today. I would say I lean the Devils, but the Hurricanes are a good team. So I'll get with you in Discord afterwards. But I'll run the model after this show. So that's April, right? So there was some good, there was some bad. Not a ton of ugly, some bad runs in there, but ultimately brought it back around. So what's coming? All right, what is coming? I'm going to do some bankroll builder series type things, right? So we're going to take like a small subset of a bankroll and try to, maximize that into, let's say that we're going to take like 5 units and try to turn it into 20 units. But it's going to be a little bit different than my normal pick. So my daily picks are going to be one thing, but the bankroll builder I'm going to do a little bit differently. And the way I'm going to do that is, again, we're going to take like 5 or so units and try to turn it into like 10 units, but with, like quote unquote safer bets of sorts. And we'll see. So that'll be coming. The challenges. I've been getting questions about challenges and stuff, and I said I was going to do them. So we're going to do a ladder challenge. All right. I'm starting it today. I already have the bet placed. I'm going to put it in Discord with a disclaimer about ladder challenges because they're very, very hard to hit. But here is what a ladder challenge is going to look like. All right. So the ladder challenge. Okay. It's going to be 7 bets. It starts with $10. All right. The first bet, 10 to win 20. The next bet you roll the 10 plus the winnings. So the 10, it's 10 to 20. So you 10 to win 10. All the bets are going to be around like plus 100. So it's even money bets. So 10 to win 10, and that'll give you a net of $20. Then you take that 20 and put it on the next bet. That'll win you about 40. Then you take the 40, put it on the next bet. That'll win about 80. 80 to 160, 160 to 320, 320 to 640, and 640 to 1280. So 7 bets trying to turn $10 into $1,280. Now, I will tell you this is not easy to do. It is very hard to do, okay? And you're going to see some interesting bets here. There are going to be 3 and 4 leg parlays, most likely, just to try to get to that even mark. Some of them will be 2-leg bets. They will rarely be just a 1-leg bet because I'm trying to move lines in order to have a little bit of safety. Now, is that the best idea? Probably not, but this is how I'm going to do it, all right? And that's how a lot of people have tried to do it. I've hit one of these, I can tell you that. It is what it is, but we're going to try it, and it's going to go up today. I already have the picks. I'll put them in Discord after this, but that is the ladder challenge. What's going on, Waylon? How are you, my man? Hope you're doing better. Yeah, the ladder challenge. It's coming today. All right. I can tell you what the picks are. I'm gonna put them in Discord, but I'll put a screenshot in on Discord. But the bet's placed already, and you can see it. It's that's not gonna focus, is it? But there it is. And what I'm going to do is you can see, so I'm starting at $10, all right? But what I would tell you guys to do is take like maybe a quarter of what your unit is, or to a tenth of what your normal unit is. So if you're $100 better, right, you're taking the $10 and you're going to start it, right? So for me, the $10, it's don't actually bet a ton on this. All right, it's not worth trying to do that because, again, like I said, these are very, very hard to hit. So take like a minuscule amount of money to you with your sports betting. All right, so if you're going to be, let's say your normal unit is $1. All right, I wouldn't put more than like 20 cents on this or 10 cents on this. Obviously speaking, you're not going to win $1,280, but if you take 10 cents and turn it into 1280, it's going to seem good. If you take $1 and turn it into 128, all right, up to you how you want to play it. But again, be very careful with this. This is not a unit bet. All right, this is not half a unit bet. This, you guys know me, right? I have a decent size bankroll. I can tell you my unit size. If you really want to know it, I can tell it to you. But this here is nothing. All right, this is virtually nothing. Okay, so if you're betting dollars on plays, 10 cents max. Okay, if you want to be 25 cents, you can, but I'm telling you, these are not easy to hit. So we're gonna do that. But yes. I got Vince turned into a monster. I'm gonna call Vince the Monster. That's your new nickname now, Vince. You're gonna be the sports betting monster. Yeah, Waylon, I guess you're in the right spot, right, brother? If you want to get into it a little bit more, you're in the right spot. Why won't this display on my screen? There we go. All right, technology. So, again, ladder challenge is going to start today. I told you I'm going to start it at $10 myself. Again, if you are $1 better, I wouldn't go more than 10 cents. It's going to seem kind of stupid, but if you turn 10 cents into like $12, not a bad idea, huh? All right, so we're going to try it. We're going to see what happens. Your stats on these don't have to be very good in order to hit them, but I'm not going to continuously do these if they don't hit because, I don't want people to be wasting their money on them if they're not hitting. But what I am going to do is I am going to track these. All right. John asked a good question. If we fall off the ladder, do we start over? Yes. So basically what you do is you're taking the money, right? And you're going to just be taking whatever your starting bet unit is. So for me, it's going to be $10, right? So again, that's why I'm saying don't start with, if you're going to be betting, $10 is the max I'd start this with. If you want to start with more, you can start with more. But, it's your money. Bet how you please. But again, this is a fraction of a unit for me, okay? So I wouldn't start with more than, max $1 probably for most people. But if you do fall off the ladder, yes, you do start over. So it's going to be 10 to win like 10. Today's bet is actually 10 to win 21-21 when I placed it. So I'll put the ticket in Discord, but there it is again, so you can see it. My camera's not going to focus on this, is it? Maybe. There. So you can see it's plus 112. I'll put it in Discord though, don't worry. Yeah, so you just roll over the initial bet plus the winnings and try to get it to up top here. Now, if we're at a point where, you want to collect your initial investment or you just want to stop the ladder, you certainly can. It's up to you. I'm obviously going to continue it out, right? So I'm going to do the 10, and I'm going to try to hit it for 1280. That'd be sick, right? That'd be real fun, and I'm going to try to do it. Will it happen? Can't guarantee it. I can probably guarantee that it's going to come close a few times, and then I'm going to fall on the last leg. But, yeah, you start all over when you fall off the ladder. That's how it works. Full disclosure, I hit this with football. I did do one. I did hit one with the NFL season. So yeah, but today the picks are going to be, it's basketball and then there's one soccer play. It's a 14 parlay. Again, like I said, my normal bets are no more than 2 legs. But with these kind of challenges, I'm trying to move the lines down as much as possible. So I have to add another leg. You could argue with me that it adds volatility. It does. But is what it is. Again, some of them will be 4 legs, some will be 3 legs, some possibly 2. And if I see an extreme value spot with 1 leg, I'll do it. But yeah, it'll probably be like 2 leg, maybe 3 leg parlays. Cool. Today's 4, but it is what it is. Oh, you wanted to know what the play was. It's going to be Jason Tatum, 25 or more points, so 25 plus points. Jaylen Brown, over 20 points. Harden to record 6 plus assists, and then Manchester City money line in soccer. Again, I'll put it in the Discord. Okay. What else do we got going on? The Kentucky Derby is this weekend. All right, so Friday's show. I'll do a show Friday, normal time, right? It's going to be solely based on the Kentucky Derby. So if you are new to sports betting and you know nothing about horses or nothing about horse betting or anything like that, it will be on Friday. The Derby is on Saturday. All right, I will give you my picks. I will give you who I like. I will give you the reasons why I like them. All that kind of stuff. All right. Later, Lou. Have a good one. But yeah, I will give you my analysis for the horse race. I will also start out the show by going over how to bet on horses. All right, because it's not the same as betting on any other sport. All right. So, yeah. Waylon asked a question. Martingale losses. Martingale wins. Martingale ladder could be a huge moneymaker. Thoughts? Well, yes and no. Okay, I'm going to tell you the yes is yes. If you martingale the losses, you can obviously make nice profit, and martingale the wins, you'll be doubled up and do well. The ladders work. The problem is you need to have a bankroll to back said ladder. Okay, so if you have like $100 and you're doing dollar bets, you could do it. Again, be mindful though that the thing with the martingale, and I went over this in a previous show, the thing with the martingale is when you're doing it on like a craps table with like an even bet, it makes sense. In sports betting, there's not very many even bets because there's always some kind of vig associated with the bet, whether it be, the minus 110 on a spread, things like that. Eventually you're going to get up really high, and your martingale isn't going to be a traditional martingale, and I'll explain that why. Let me pull up actually this bet calculator here, and I'll show you why. Yes, back-to-back wins would be really nice, but here's why it doesn't work super well. All right, so I'm going to use $100 as the unit, right? Or I'm going to use $25 as a unit. All right. That's the underdog. Sorry. I'm going to switch screens here and in a second. The odds are going to be 110 and it's going to be 25. All right. So here we go. All right, so this is the bet calculator. I've showed it to you guys before. All right, ignore this part over here. We're just looking at this part. All right, so on a minus 110 bet, which is what a lot of bets are going to be, there's a vig, again, like I said, associated with all the bets because the sports books are always making money, right? So if you're going to use minus 110 as your odds, and let's say you're doing, I'm going to put 100 in here just because it makes it easy, right? So your $100 bet actually pays out $90, $91, all right? So let's say you win that bet. All right, great. But let's say you lose that bet. All right, so now your $100 bet to win the 90 is now, if you're martingale, it's going to become a $200 bet, right? And the 200 pays out 181. All right, so net profit there, you would be at $81 in profit if you hit it, right? So you're losing basically $10 every time you go up the ladder. And here's where this gets squirrely, right? So the next bet, let's say it's 400, right? You're going to win back 363, okay? So you've already lost 100, you lost 200, so you lost net 300. Now you're at $63 in profit, okay? But the next level is going to be 800. All right? So at 800, now you've lost 700. Now on the fourth bet, all right, the fourth bet, you're only making $27. All right? If you go higher than this, if you go to 1600, right, you're going to win back 1454. And now you've bet 100, you've bet 200, that's 300, plus the 400 would be the next bet, which is 700, plus the 800 that you lost in the last one, that's $1,500. So on bet 5, level 5, now you're actually going to be losing money. This is why the martingale in sports betting is really tough, because this is, at minus 110, right? So, so you're talking about martingale a win afterwards to hit 2 back-to-back. Yeah, so that's the problem, right? So you're going to have to, it wouldn't be a true martingale. It would be, you'd have to adjust your levels accordingly, but the martingale would get very high very quickly. That's why I'm saying you need to have a bankroll. I'm not saying it wouldn't work. You just have to have a bankroll to be able to play it. Right now, if you're doing this at the dollar level, sure, you can do it. Right at the dollar level, no problem. But when you're starting to talk about, hundreds of dollars as a unit or as your levels, right, you're going to have a sizable bankroll in order to be able to, afford this, let's say, in case you do hit a streak where you lose 5 or 6 bets, right? Because this is the 5th bet and you're at 1,600, but you're losing money. So realistically, your 5th bet should probably be about $1,000 or $2,000, because then you'd win 300, right? After this, then you're going to start getting into, bigger money bets. Obviously, you want to win them, right? So that's the goal. But just in case, if you do lose, just know that you would need a good-sized bankroll. I have seen guys be very successful playing this kind of system in the past, but these guys are betting, $100, and they're starting their martingale at $100 on a bet, and then they have, maybe $100K backing it. Okay, so what I would say with the martingale is, I would take, if you want to do a martingale, I would say you almost need like a 1,000x, maybe a 500x bankroll in order to start it. So, if you're going to start it at, the $5 level, great. $1,000 bankroll, you should be able to make it work. I would say a $2,500 bankroll would be better. Or, a $5,000 bankroll would be even better. So I can show it to you at the $5 level, right? So if you're doing $5, and again, I'm assuming the minus 110 odds. Again, depends on what you're betting on. Could be higher, could be lower. But, here you're winning that, right? Let's say you lose that bet. Your next bet's going to be $10. You net profit $4. Next bet's going to be $20, right? And now your net profit's going to be $3. At this point, your 20 is going to go to 40, right? But now you're only winning $1 here, because you have 5, 10, 20. So that's $35 total. You're winning $1. This is where instead of going to 40, you might want to go to 50, right? So you actually win maybe $10. Up to you how you want to start it. But and then once you hit it, I'd go back down to base and start it all over again like a normal martingale would. But again, up to you how you want to do it. Just wanted to show you the math on it and explain why it's a little bit different with other casino games like blackjack. The martingale, you can do it because it's even money, right? You bet 15, you win 15. Sports betting, a little bit different. So just wanted to share that. Hopefully that made sense. So yeah, Kentucky Derby though, that'll be on Friday. We'll go over all that kind of stuff. I'll give you my logic behind all that. What are we going with here? Let me see. $100 level is best because that's the insurance you can use if the bet loses. You get a $100 free bet. Yeah. So what Vince is talking about here is when he signs up for these casinos and he uses their bonuses and deposit bonuses, and then when he's betting on those things, some of the books offer insurance bets. So if you let's say you deposit 100, it's like a risk-free bet. You would get, let's say you bet the 100, you'd get credit for $100 worth of bets following that. So yeah, that stuff makes sense. Again, if you want to start like a ladder challenge or something like that, you can. Again, just don't expect to win those consistently because they're hard to hit. Yeah, back-to-back martingale wins. Waylon's saying you can start over with $5 at great profit. That would be really good, right? So like if you're doing that, right, and let's say you put $5 and you're gonna win the 450. I think it's 450. Yeah, if you put in 5, right? Actually, I'm gonna use. Let's say you lose the first one, right, and you get 10, and then so you're winning like $4, and if you go that again, yeah, you could build that up pretty nicely. And then go back down. That would work. Again, just make sure you have the bankroll to support it. What's next? Oh, all right. So I told you guys I was going to ask you questions. So here's the questions. All right. I want to know from you guys what you want to see as part of this show. All right. Do you want it to be more just going over what's happening in the world of sports? Do you want to see that as like a segment on the video? Do you want more betting content in terms of like strategies and different things like that? Or do you guys feel relatively comfortable with what I've gone over so far and you just want to see me kind of dissect bets and go over things like that? So that goes into the second question. Like, what else do you want to know about sports betting? So you can put it in chat now, or you can put it in Discord in the CGTV Discord. It's linked down below if you're not there already. Under the sportsbook tab, you can put that in there. And then my other question is, how do you want the picks to be displayed? All right. So right now, I post them as like text in Discord. Right. So if I pull up Discord while I'm talking about it, I can show it to you how I. Let me get Discord. It's not going to load on my computer, is it? Computer's giving me problems these days. I'm going to pull up Discord right now. Yeah, Waylon, I know you want to be able to bet without driving to Mississippi. There are some bills on the docket in Bama though, to be voted on that may be changing that. So stay tuned. Sports betting's obviously gotten super big as of late. So a lot of different states are now doing that. But all right, let me flip screens here. So this is what this is how I post the picks now, right? So like I'll put them in here. I'm on the wrong screen, so I'll put them in here like something like this, right? So I'll put the play in like that. Or do you want to see like a picture of the play, or do you want to see the list like this? Is that good? Or do you want me to like post them with like some fancy formatting or whatever? So that's my question. Let me know what's more appealing to you. As you can see, I do the recaps, right? So there's a recap of here's the plays for yesterday, and then here's the recap. I posted it this morning because I was on an adventure last night. If you are not subscribed to my channel, you can go to my channel, Dice Degen, and you'll see the adventure that I went on last night because it was craps related. So I went on a little adventure. You'll see. Video will be out on that shortly. But let me know if you guys want them like this, to continue posting them like this, or if you want to see a different kind of format. If so, let me know. And again, what kind of things you want to see video-wise, so I know what you guys want. All right. For me, I can do more sports content. I can do the betting stuff. I can mix them, but I just want to know what you guys want to see to make it more enjoyable for you. All right. Because I'm here for you. And that's that. Again, here's today's plays. All right. I will post them in Discord right after I finish this. I will get them posted. I will also post the ladder challenge. Again, please be very, very careful with the ladder challenge. All right. Do not bet a ton on that. Again, I would say 1/10 of a unit to 1/4 of a unit max. I personally am betting even less than 1/10 of a unit on it, but I'm putting the $10 on it because that makes it a nice round number. You go 10 to 1280 if we can hit it. All right. So let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know about that stuff. I will post a ladder challenge with a disclaimer in there. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. So I'm going to flip over to here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in chat right now. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. We'll do a little show tomorrow. And then Friday is going to be the Kentucky Derby preview. So get excited for that because I know I am. I love me some horses. I think John put it in here earlier that he loves ponies. Yes, I love the ponies. Me too. Me too. I love me some ponies. So that'll be Friday's show. I've been in the dungeon here breaking down what I'm liking. Side note, I bought the Wi-Fi package on the plane just to research the horses. So this is what I do, okay? I was on a trip and I bought the Wi-Fi package going and coming because the plane didn't have Wi-Fi for free. What the heck, American Airlines? What are you doing? So I bought the Wi-Fi package so I could research horses. That's what I do because I'm a degenerate. Anyway, I don't see any questions coming in, so I'll end the show here, guys. I hope you have a great day today. Hope you guys have a good day betting if you're betting. Again, my picks will be out momentarily. I will put them in the Discord. What I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to post a picture of what I put up on the screen, probably. Maybe not, because I got to explain what leagues they're in. But yeah, I'll put that in Discord shortly. Again, the ladder challenge will also be put in Discord today. Please, 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 please do not bet too much on that. Okay? Okay? Cool. When's my next showdown on your channel, or have you lost yet? Let me check, Waylon. Let me check. So for those of you who don't know, I'm doing a March Madness tournament, but it's really turning into May Madness now because I've been way too busy to record videos as of late. So Waylon, let's see, you won the first round. Oh, I haven't recorded your video yet. I haven't done it. So Waylon, if you want to come on live, shoot me a text, brother, and we can do it live. I can have you on. You can play your 6 and 8 money tree. I think you're going up against. Wait, did I do yours? I don't think I did yours yet. Now I got to go to my channel and look. I don't even remember. I don't think I did yours though yet. Let's see my videos. Oh, I did yours already. Sorry, I did yours. I think you won. I'm gonna pull up my own video now so I can see. Yeah, Waylon, you won round 2, which means that you will be moving on to round 3, obviously, and you're playing the winner. So your money tree is playing the winner of John and Craig, who I haven't done yet. I got to reach out to them to try to schedule dealing their matchup. So your matchup won already in round 2. You're on to the next one. Yeah. So you're on to the next one. I haven't done the next video yet with John and Craig. So you're going to play the winner of John and Craig. So Pro Craps and Old Bay Craps. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that one sometime this week. I got to get with those two guys. So yeah, we'll get that going. But a couple people. SJ, what's up, brother? Anthony, what's going on? Dr. Don't Pass. There you are. Oh, speak of the devil. He's here. Craig is here. All right. Yeah, I'm going to reach out to Craig today. So, Craig, check your texts. Joke from earlier. But, yeah, Craig, I will text you today. I'm going to text John to see if I can get the schedules aligned, and we can do the filming for that one. And then, Waylon, you, sir, will play the winner of that one. Should be fun. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. And, again, picks will be posted shortly. Ladder challenge you posted. Let's see if we can turn $10 into $1,200. Because why not? All right? Because why not? Guys, have a great day. Have a great Wednesday. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.